back to my channel. My name is Claire, this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today I'm going to be bringing you my garland, my mantelpiece garland. Now I've already got it installed and I've got it lit up, and I was going to decorate it off camera, but then I thought that's a bit mean, you know, so I thought I'd share it with you today. Now it is a bit dark over Bill's mother's today, so I think what I might have to do is take the ring light over there, and I've set up a little place where I can put the camera and not mess about, because it is quite, you know, to bring you any content and for you to see what I am doing close up. You know, it's quite a fiasco to get that right. You know, you don't need to see me, you need to see what I'm bringing you, don't you? So I've set up a little station down there, which I've just got to take the camera down and pop you onto it, and hopefully you'll be able to see just the garland and my hands basically. And that's why I'm sat at the table. As ever, I'm surrounded by boxes, baubles, candles, and a very tempting box of Quality Street. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope you're all really well and that you've had a lovely weekend. And I was going to come back yesterday, but one thing and another, was feeling a little bit disheartened, so I thought I best not bring that to you. So so today, guys, I've already done I am going to confess, actually, I have already done and dressed my whole garland, because I was trying to show my friend on camera, and part of my hallway is quite, well, it's not narrow, but it's too narrow for me to take a step back and take a good shot. However, you will get to see it. I will show it to you. But I've dressed that, and I'm really happy with how that's turned out. And well, that's it. I'll see you down there, and I'm back at it again, aren't I? As if it's, you know, miles away. You know, just there. Here I go again. I really do hope that you're all well and that you're all keeping safe, and that this lockdown isn't finding you too frustrated or suffering in any way. It's just one of those things, isn't it? So okay, let's go. What I have done, by the way, is I have flocked, because again, I want this to be natural, and I don't want this, even though this is a focal point in my sitting room. You know, the fireplace is your focal point, isn't it? I don't want it to take anything from the tree, which I doubt it could, because you know, that is the star of the show. And I don't mean this show, I mean my show. You know, in my home, I decorate for myself. I don't decorate for anybody else. I enjoy bringing it to you, but you know, I've been doing this for years. You know, it's something that I do because Christmas really is one of my favourite times of year. Well, the decorating side of it, I think I've told you before, you know, I love this run up to Christmas and the decorating, and you know, the anticipation of what's to come. But then by the time Christmas Day does come, I feel a bit of a, you know, because it's nearly over. That's just the way I am. So yeah, I absolutely love this time of year for decorating and stuff. And as you will have gathered, I do go all out. You know, I'm one of those people dare I admit it, that on the 21st of June, on the summer solstice, I start thinking about Christmas, and I have no shame in that, you know. And the other thing as well, you know, what I keep seeing on Facebook and stuff, it's social media, is memes and posts saying only idiots put the trees up in November, or pictures of sheds. Guess what this is? It's where my tree is, you know, because it's only November and stuff. But you know, those people aren't sitting with you. If you want to put your tree up, put your tree up. If you want to decorate, decorate. Those people aren't sitting with you in your living room at night. So I don't know why they're getting so upset about it. You know what? That's what I can't get my head around. I think to myself, well, you know, my tree's up loud and proud, and you know, I'm not asking you for your company of a night time. So, you know, get your tree up if you want it up, and if it's too early for you, then keep it in the box. That's all you have to do. But I don't think anybody's an idiot for wanting to embrace, you know, the festive season, and however early. And not only that, you know, it's 2020, no rules apply, not this year. So I'm going to I don't know what I've got. I think I might have a little bee in my bonnet today. Yeah, I think I have. But anyway, excuse me, I'm going to switch you off, and I'm going to take you over the miles to the mantelpiece. So I'll see you there. So guys, I've not brought the ring light because I'm thinking you can see. So I've set my garland up. This is 3 types of garland, and I've built it. So I've got my evergreen, I've got this this beautiful, but this is in bits. There's 2 full ends on each end, and then there's little bits of this. Now this I got from a lady that I bought a lot of stuff off, and this one I think was Home Sense, and it cascades down, as you can see. You'll not get the full effect really until I stand back and show you. And these, I've just made some red streamer picks and put them in. I've got some pine cones in it, as you can see, and I've flocked some berries to go in. I've also got apples. In fact, they're not berries, sorry, they're rose hips. Apples, frosted, these didn't need because they're already frosted apples and berries. And I have some mistletoe. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to add this mistletoe, but we will see how it plays out. And I have got some of these berries that I may cut up. Now I think I got these from that that shop in Llandudno when I went to on my Wales trip, in my Wales video that will be in the playlist, and they were £1.50. I was going to use, instead of the streamers, I was going to use, now these don't look anything at all, I was going to use these glittered, well, I'm not entirely sure what they are supposed to be, just decorative I suppose. And again, I got these off that lady 2 towns over, who I bought an abundance of stuff from. And I've just been looking through it, and there's a heck of a lot of stuff in there, exciting stuff that I can use. But you know, to use everything that I've got, I really probably don't need anything else. So I was going to use those, but instead I opted for the streamers. So bit of activity outside. Right, so I think I've already gone frosted. This is already frosted, so I think I'm going to go in with my apples, frosted apples and berries. And all I'm doing, guys, is I'm going and sticking them in. This would be no good if you unless you were going to go and take them to a person's house and install it for them and build it there. This, you know, this is not going to get moved. However, if you were making this for and you were needing to transport it, you really do need to think about what you're putting in it and how it's going to be when it gets to the other end, and indeed how it's going to be installed, you know. Also, if you are doing something like this, you need to think about, you know, if somebody's paying a lot of money for a garland that's dressed, it's all very well if it's going to be, you know, sparkles and all that, but you know that those people have spent a lot of money. They want that year after year, so when they come to store it and get it back out the next year, you have to think of all those things when you're making it. In my case, it doesn't matter because this is not going anywhere until I pack it away next year, and I dress them every year, so you know. Right, so I'll stop yammering on, and I'm just gonna kind of fluff them out, make them look their best. And I've already gone on this end, so now I'm going to go on this end. I know you can't see that side. And then another one. Oh, the sun's trying to shine, guys, which is lovely, isn't it? It's still dark at the front with a mixture of sunshine. But at the back, it's got blue skies, which is quite good. And then I'm going to come up here, I think, but on an angle. Maybe that's a bit too close, so there. Like this. And there, I know, sorry, you can only see one side. Oh, you can see it. I love traditional and I love natural. You know, I'm not a blingy person. I think I may have said that before. You know, sometimes I can go off piste, but to be honest, I love traditional. I love nature. That's just me. Now, how many of these have I got left? You know, because I have got these, but I wonder whether I do put them in because they're baubles. You know, we'll see how it goes because I've got plenty of berries and I may not need these, but I just meant for a little bit of shine, obviously because they shine in these streamers here. So we'll see how it goes. And I think yeah, because that's central. So then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. So now I'll go down the sides with these 2 that are left. So those leaves are a little bit back to front, but there we go. Right, okay. And it's the same process, guys. I'm just sticking them in. And hopefully they will be level. Right, I think we'll go in with the we'll go in with these now, these frosted, these flocked berries, rose hips. I will keep calling them berries, and I'm going up the top. Now I'm going to just take a step back, guys, because I need to look at this. Yeah, I'm not going up the top. I'm going there, that way. And what can you see? How's it looking so far, folks? I've got a Christmas baking show on Netflix here. I've forgotten what it's called. Never seen it before. Right, let me see that now. Oh, it is, it's looking lovely. You know, the look that I'm trying to achieve is as if, you know, as if it's in its natural state and it's growing. This is how it's grown. So I'll put the one there. Now I think I need to come to the back. Maybe there. Could you see that? I hope you're able to pick up where I am with it. Don't want that stuck up. You know, and I didn't want any, hang on now. So I need this one to go here. I didn't want to put any bows on it this year. I have had bows on my garlands, but they were different types of garlands. So I'm just going to take a step back, guys. It's looking so far so good. So I'm going to start, let me just see if those baubles would look. I could do actually, guys. Yeah, I think it looks quite nice, and it definitely brings, you know, it ties in with that streamer, you know, the shine on the baubles. So that was there, so this would be here. I think that's lovely actually. So no, I do want it there to try and give it a bit of height. How many of those have I got left? Only one left, so I think it's going to have to go central there. But like I say, it's giving it quite a cohesive look in the fact that there's a shine on the bauble and shine on the streamers, because you know everything else is it's either flocked, frosted, or yeah, flocked or frosted, isn't it? I hope you can see. Right, so I've got these. I don't know whether I want to use those because these are full pieces, and then I've got these little, oops, I've got these little bits and pieces, so I may use these. I may cut them up and use these. And I'm adding some coming off. I do need to put some more in the sides, guys, because everything at the moment is top heavy. I don't want loads in the sides because you know, this is the feature. Maybe there. Oh, that was my tablet having a little song. Now there's quite a lot on that one as opposed to what I've put at the front coming down, so I'm going to put this in one of the sides. And so I've got another one there. It looks really lovely, I think. So I did put one in the other side, so I need to put another one in this side. Speed up what you don't like. I always say that, guys. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Right, I think that just about does it. You know me, you know what I'm going to do, don't you, guys? Take a step back, look at it, you know, because I do think I could do with something here. And what I've done to build this is literally, I put my evergreen on, you know, the not so attractive this, which I'm going to tuck that down there. I put my evergreen on, and then I'm going to show you these. That I got from that lady. And they were brand new, these guys. So it's almost like a trailing. They're absolutely beautiful. I have seen them in a floral boutique, and they were on for $15.99. However, I certainly didn't pay that because I got everything as a job lot off a lady. So that's what these are, and I either use them in their entirety like this, which I did on the ends, or I break them up, which I did in the centre, fed it through, draped it down, and that's what so that was my second layer, and then my third layer was this beautiful one from Home Sense or TK Maxx or somewhere like that. Now that was a couple of years ago, so I don't know whether they still have it. So that's it, guys, for that. Like I say, oh, the fireplace is full of I don't know what you can see. Hang on, hang about, guys. So there we have it, guys. I need to make some adjustments to the streamers and to the sides, only in the fact that I need to put some of that, push some more of that garland a little bit further back into it. We've got snow flocking and stuff everywhere, but I'm really happy with that. I think it looks beautiful. Those trees either side of the fireplace I really like, because they kind of extend the hearth out. However, let me show you. They're hiding a multitude of sins because we haven't put the skirting board back on after we added this fireplace, the hearth. So that needs to be done. But I think whilst I was hiding that, you know, unwittingly, they do look quite nice and extend that hearth out. The fire, it's really lovely at night. I've got my candles lit, and I've got my beautiful stags either side. One's looking out, one's looking in, because obviously you only get one style, don't you? That's but they still look lovely either way. And then you know, I like the candles, which is something that it's really important that if you do have a fire, a real fire, then that wouldn't be possible to have those to have that cascading garland, because of course it's a fire hazard. And I will obviously, because now I've added the streamers as well, they will either be cut further up, or I will move the candles, or indeed I will put I've got some little, you know, just like the LED lights, I've got some of those, and I can put those in. But yeah, definitely no real fire. That fire is never lit, it's never even switched on for any heat source, so I'm perfectly safe with that, and that's what you need to bear in mind. because otherwise you'll be in trouble. So there we go for that. I'm going to wait to show you my haul garland, which is just as lovely. Actually, I did put a little bit of mistletoe in that I didn't, just on the ends, but I love that. Very nice, very full, very natural. Those lights are looking, I can see on camera they're looking quite yellow, but they're not yellow. They are just like the tree, and I absolutely adore my tree. I did add a few bits. I will show you. I added my pocket watches. There's one and there's another one somewhere. It's definitely not that side, I know. Ah, there, another pocket watch. Where is it? Oh, there. There's that pocket watch. But I love it. I love my tree. And you can see, can't you, right inside, like I was telling you, with my light idea. Just beautiful. And I've hung the chain from the pocket watch over his antlers, which is quite cute. It's just a lovely look. Oh, and I added more of these because I like them, and literally because, you know, I feel like the boa is the snow, and that's almost like frost or ice or something. But I'm really enjoying the tree, and like I said, you know, there's times when there's nothing on the telly and I sit and watch my tree. And why not? Because there's quite a lot to look at in there. I just love it. So I'll see you, and I will show you all this in all its glory when it's done. That lantern down there, because I've got my parcels there, and they're a light source, as is the tree, but there's nothing that side. So to balance it, I've put my LED flickering candle in my lantern there. I know it's a little bit small, but it is in proportion with the parcels. And I am going to do a lantern topper, and I am going to show you a couple of ways of doing those. And to decorate it, I mean, I've got ribbons and bows on there, and I'll be doing the same over there, but however, I don't know whether it will be gold. That's just the way that I bought those parcels. So yeah, I'll be doing that, and I'll see you. Last glimpse at and let me know what you think of the garland, guys. Do you like it? Should I add it less, more? I love it. I love the little lights that come down. Just lovely. It's so nice in here of an evening time. Right, I'll see you back at the table. I'm back, guys. So I hope you really like that. I think that's the big stuff out of the way for me now. Pardon me. I have got lots of things to be... I've done the front area. There's just knickknacks to be sorting out down there and possibly making. The next thing I'm tackling is back here. And trust me, it's going to be quite a fight. But you know, over the weekend, guys, my boys painted my kitchen, because my kitchen's horrible, you know that, I've told you that in the past. It's horrible, there's a hole in the ceiling. You know, and I said, I'm going to cover that hole in the ceiling, but in actual fact, I've got a leak in the bathroom. That's why I've got a hole in the kitchen ceiling. I've had it for over 17 years. I am waiting on a new bathroom and new kitchen. However, COVID's here and my landlord's not coming, nor do I want them in, to be honest. So I'm having to suffer with it. So we thought, well, we'll freshen it up. And so my boys painted the kitchen for me. So we've had a lot to be doing, really, but it's giving it a fresh look. And I said, I'll get to the point in a minute. I said, I'll cover that hole. But then I realised that would be silly, because we've just forked out for stain block. There was actually a lovely lady that came on my channel that in the comments, and I can't remember on what video it was, and she told me that I would need, because she was talking about my cabinet there, when I told you about the stain on the top of it, and she told me that you could get this stain block. Now, I found it. I didn't find that name that she told me, but thank you very much. I did find one, and I got it from Wilko's, and I used it on the ceiling, because obviously I've had a water leak, many water leaks over many years, and so that was all stained. So we've got rid of all that, and that is bliss to me, so pleasing to the eye, even with the hole in the ceiling. And I'm going to be able to do that top there. So as I say, I still haven't got there yet. I said to my partner, I'm going to cover that hole, get something to cover it. And then I realised that would be silly, wouldn't it? Because that leak still continues. And this is going to sound bizarre, but you know, if my son's in the shower and I've got a leak, and maybe somebody's at the kitchen sink peeling potatoes or something, we just shout through the hole, "You're leaking!" You know, it's ridiculous, but it's amazing what you get used to, isn't it? It's amazing what you put up with. But I will only put up with stuff for so long, and then, you know, there you go. Aren't we all like that? So so yeah, I'm not going to cover the hole. So I thought, shall I make a wreath and put it round it, you know, dress it up for Christmas? So that's where I've been at, really, is that's been getting painted, freshened up, and I'm moving now into this back area. I've got my little houses. I don't know whether they're going on there, because I don't know, because I've set that out since I painted it, you know, the cupboard just across there that I usually sit in front of when I'm crafting. I don't think I want to go OTT with it. I did last year. I'm not too sure now. I have got these little bags, and I absolutely love them, guys. Let me show you them. I won't be, in fact, I'm not going to make you sit there. Wait. I meant I wasn't going to make you sit here and wait. I've got these little bags. I got these from a car boot sale for £3, all three of them. So they're a bit chatty, you know, but I love them. Little, beautiful, but they're very heavy. I was going to put them in my tree, because as you know, I love my big stuff in my tree. I was going to put them in my tree last year. In fact, it was the same fella that I bought these bags off that I bought that boa star off, that tied in. So I'd got my tree in my mind, you know, it was car boot, it was after June the 21st, it was a summer's day, and I was thinking of my tree. And I thought, I'm going to have these bags and I'm going to put them in the tree. However, they're quite heavy. In fact, they are. They've got some weight on them for a bag. And as I was lodging them in, I just thought, no, I didn't want them, because my tree's lovely, as you've seen. I didn't want them to wreck the tree. I didn't want the weight of them to drag the branches down, or even bend any of the metal that they hook in, you know, when they hook your branches into the tree. So I left it. So last year these went in a little display on that cupboard there. Now this year what I wanted to do was, I had a basket and I was going to paint it white and have it by my fireplace, with these bags and many other things in, you know. However, I did a little mock-up of it and it didn't look right. So if anybody's got any ideas of what I could do with this, to how to display these little bags, you know, I know that somehow, somewhere, some way, I'm going to come up with something. However, you know, I am open to any help or suggestions that any of you may have. I love these bags. Now they're not, you know, they are chatty. Look, got little bald spots, but if I, like I did last year on there, if I arrange them properly, those are hidden and it doesn't matter. I just love the bags. I just love them. So yeah, that'd be great if any of you had any suggestions of how to display, and I would ideally like them to be displayed together. You know, obviously I've just said that I need to hide some sins there with those, but yeah, I just love them. And I think, you know, I mean, that was the other reason really why it wasn't going to work out, was because I knew what I was doing on that hearth with all the natural look. Now, you know, handbags don't grow in nature, do they? But back here, you know, we've come from the winter wonderland and we're coming through, and I'm getting to the nutcracker tree which is there, and so it's kind of eclectic, quite eclectic back here. However, the colour scheme and the velvet, you know, I've got my red velvet deer in the tree, that I've got red velvet on this tree here, so it all comes through. Like I said, it's kind of like blended from one to the other, without too much of a, oh, what's going on here type of thing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I've still got some way to go, but hopefully really quite soon I'll be sat back at this table and I'll be doing what I really want to be doing, which is, I mean, of course I want to be doing my decorations and stuff, but I'm not a camera man. I don't like moving the camera around. I like you to see, I like to bring you quality videos, and I like you to see what I'm doing. So I prefer to be at the table and you know, doing things that you can benefit from and stuff. And I've got plenty of things in the pipeline, guys. Things for myself, gifts for my friends and family, and I'm itching to do that. So with all that said now, I think I'll sign off, and I will see you again soon. And then when it's all out and it's all, I'm just having a little smile to myself because I've got something going on this table come Christmas, and you're probably just going to say, now that's just going too far, Claire. And you're probably right, but it looks so lovely. So I'll be back, and I'm going to see how far we can get, you know, with getting the rest of this stuff out, and because I've been able to put a ton of boxes, well, my partner has, in the back in the loft, and he did it without even moaning. That is a first. He did it without me even asking. He must have just been sick of seeing the boxes and moving around them, because in the end they were in the hallway, they were in the little kitchen. I had a fridge freezer. It was my dad's old fridge freezer. My other one's in my utility room, but I had one just the other side of that door there in the kitchen, and that broke, so that went to the tip, and now I've got that space. So I had boxes there, I had boxes in the hall, all these boxes here, and you know, I said, you know, it's I without asking, he took them, you know, but he must have heard me having a conversation when I said it's a mess, and then the reply that I did get was, yeah, but it's a Christmas mess, and it always is. It takes me about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks to get my stuff out, always has. So I'm yammering on, and I've kept you long enough. I really hope that I've been able to bring you something today that you've enjoyed, and it's just nice to sit and have a little chat with you as well. And I did come on with a bee in my bonnet, and now I think it's gone for the time being. So do take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.